Hello, today I will be straightening hair and I'll make sure it is fully straightened and I will show you how to make it fully straight and not all grody like this. Okay, so it works best if you use one of these straighteners. They work the best. Okay, so you have a clip, ponytail, doesn't matter, and you put it up in layers. Now this hair is kind of really thick right now. Okay. Now you can see that it's up. Doesn't matter if you're uneven or not. And you have it like this. Twist it up. Flip it. And then you comb it through. Make it all decent. And you grab the straightener and you do little pieces at a time. You grab it, fully straighten it. And you can see how straight that is. Now I'll do it right here where you can fully see it. It's hard to do it on this hair. That's really thick, so it takes a while to get it fully straightened, but it still straightens pretty nice. And just layer. So, you make sure you go from the very top of the line, like the crease right here, hairline, and you slowly straighten it down. Because if you just go by fast, just like that, it's going to hurt and it won't straighten. So it's nice, just make it slow and steady. Now that is done. If you have a bunch of dead ends like that, and you don't really want to show them, just kind of spread it around and nasty. What you do is you can grab pieces and you can curl them at the bottom and do it, and then it will go straight underneath and it will look nicer. But right now, that is more different. And you need to keep it straight for right now because that's not what I'm talking about of doing the designs. So you take the clip down and you do another thing. And make sure the hairline is straight across when you get to your second piece. You don't want it to look all funny. Make sure you have it on both sides. You twist it, curl it, and not last but least, clip it. Run through it again, but this time, if it's super wavy like this, what you do is, sorry, okay, you grab the side piece where it's not too wavy and start from the hairline slowly down. Make it as slow as can be because it will straighten it properly. Okay, and then just keep doing that right across. see that it's still kind of wavy, but then where you see it's wavy, grab those pieces and you straighten. Now it's not the best way to make it, but it'll make it more straight if you can't get the pieces any more straight. Okay, so now you got that done. All nice and perfect. Okay. Still kind of wavy, but still does. Try to make it as straight as you can when you're first doing the layers. Now, you just let all this hair down. And if you part your hair, you can see that it's different. You brush it. Make all the back come to the back or whatever. So, now you can see that her hair is in layers. When you have layers, it's important how you straighten your hair. But when when you have it down more to the bottom when you're doing your first two straightens on the hairline, you can see that it doesn't have layers. But then when you get to the top, you can definitely see that there's layers. So, you make sure that at the end of it, of the layer, because the hair is shorter, you can, if you want it to be shorter and nicer, you can curl it at the end, so then you can see that you have layers. You can also do that at the bottom, but it doesn't look as nice. So, yeah, but right now, we're just gonna normally straighten it and keep it simple and nice. And when you're doing your top layer, you want to make sure that it's all straightened, so you go right to the root. So, you go straight down and curl it over. And then it gets it fully straightened and no getting cool balls. Just keep going through it. Now, if you get the weird thing where see, slap that up a bit, where you can see where it's kind of bumpy there, and then it comes. Now, to get rid of that, you can either try to straighten it down, but you can see it doesn't work that well. So you would either straighten it the other way, so that it looks nicer. Now, how this hair is all getting cool, but you would straighten it this way to make it even. You're not straightening it at the back. Sometimes it doesn't stay. So then you have to straighten it right down. And if it doesn't go down, you would go like that. Now, gotta bring that down and straight over here. use this type of stuff to put in your hair. Gets rid of the frizz. It's an iron smoothener, and it's a thermal protector, and does a whole bunch. You could buy it at any drugstore. You just grab it and you slowly, but you don't want to use too much because it messes it up. You just brush it through all nicely. You can use a clip, brush, doesn't matter, I'm using a clip right now. Because 10 clips usually are a lot better. Because it shows you where you need to actually straighten, or you don't need to straighten. Okay, so now you just straighten it right through, and then your hair will feel super soft, and it gets rid of the frizz. Now, if you're like one of those girls that get frizz on the top and not on the bottom, you would spray it mostly at the top, but you don't want to use too much because then it'll make your hair look greasy. And you don't want to be known as the grease ball who straightens your hair. Believe me, you don't want to go there. And you just straighten it nicely, and you can see that this, maybe sometimes you can't really see, but it still works. Now if you want to do a bunch of styles, you could do that too, but it didn't, like, I'll be showing you how to style your hair next time. Come back next time and I'll show you how to style your hair. And then when you're older, or when you eventually try to act younger, when you're like in your 30s, I'll show you what kids do. So you try to look younger, but they think that you're a retard. But yeah, that's how you straighten your hair. Nice. I remember it was all grody, but now it's beautiful. It can hold through anything. The spray will help it hold through anything. Your hair will be as this straight to the end of the day. Well, pretty much till you go to bed, then it will go all weird. But just make sure you get layers next time you cut your hair, because layers will look nicer when you straighten your hair. And yeah, so come in next time and I'll be showing you how to style your hair with curls.